I've been buying Thorlo Western dress socks for 20 years. They are comfortable, wear well, and most important, they stay up all day and don't slide down. Best socks I've ever owned. After having wasted money on many different brands of boot socks that won't stay up, Thorlos are now the only socks I will ever buy. These socks are incredible, period. They don't slide around and are super padded. Wearing cowboy boots means socks are really important, and these are amazingly comfortable. Best over-the-calf boot sock I have ever worn. My feet don't get hot with them, even in summer hot days. These are the greatest boot socks you will ever buy, period. Extremely thick and comfy around the sole, toes and heel. Super lightweight where they should be. I've purchased somewhere 50 pair. The top of the sock that goes over the calf has never in history slid down. Always stays up. Guaranteed win. I got these socks for wearing under knee-length suede boots. I was tired of my normal socks sort of working their way into a clump on my foot. Then having to take off my entire boot and having to put my socks back on. Especially if you are doing a lot of walking, they seem to creep down. These worked wonderfully. The first time I wore them I walked a few miles for an event. They never moved at all. They do have a seam though across the top of the toes, and I did end up getting a blister there. Still, they were brand new boots and more closely fitting as dress boots than a more casual boot would be. It was more on one foot than the other, so the boot, my foot and the seam all played a role. Plus I was walking a ton that day. I like that the socks are thinner on the upper calf, because if you have your pants tucked in, mine were fleece-lined leggings, and socks, sometimes it makes the boots harder to zip. I have larger calves, so this feature was great. I still fit in most zip boots, but I don't have a ton of extra room. The socks are knit and that thinner part has a looser weave, so if you are putting these socks in tighter pants, like my leggings, all inside a boot, it will leave a little waffle-like impression on your skin after a while day. Not deep, but different from some smoother hosiery. Overall I really love them. I don't see how they could be made without a seam. The construction of a sock demands a seam either on the tips of your toes, like pantyhose, or on top. The top gives more room for your toes, so it is a nicer construction. I just happened to have new boots where the toe box was just slightly too small and that seam got me. It wasn't the fault of the sock really, and I would buy more of these in a second. I might like some with some finer yarn, as I don't always need thicker, warmer socks like these. Click link in description for more reviews.